restraint. How
My
can
lord,
there be a
my
restraint
lord,
order?
he is saying one of the political leaders is a member of parliament. He is saying that there is a stay given by this honorable court. That's
No,
why he is
we
not
have
also
not
two
looking at
granted any
ministers.
order.
And also, my lord, two ministers.
and
No,
when
which is that?
Sandesh Kali.
Which is wait, sir. Which is that order of stay?
I do not know, my
No
lord.
steel let no stay.
As an amicus curiae, I am
With
asking
due respect.
to myself, my lord, whether any stay is there not to arrest him.
Learned Advocate General will be able to tell us.
My lord, may I say this, my lord? If your lordships kindly recollect,
Hmm.
my lord, three matters when my lord moved concerned, who's on the run, he was sought to be apprehended, and my lord, his house was the ED officers had went to the house. Now, my lord, the learned single judge, my lord, had constituted an SIT of CBI as well as the police.
Yes,
Now,
that order you are on appeal. They are also on appeal.
yes,
We have
yes.
granted a stay of the constitution of SIT alone.
Right. And Milord, that is possibly Milord what is
That
being
order
referred
we
to,
have
subject to
treated it
correction.
as a report in terms of Rule 29.
Yes.
And the matter has been dragged to the bench dealing with public interest litigation.
Yes.
Along with that, two other matters have also been tagged along. And somebody else, Madam Tribunal, also want to file something. We will tag it along. But today, now in the array of respondents, if you can give the correct officers designation, etc., we will implead them. Like the Central Bureau of Investigation, represented by so and so, the office in Calcutta. Similarly, Enforcement Directorate. If you can write it in a piece of paper, as well as the state represented by the Home Secretary and the Director General of Police, the concerned Superintendent of Police of the concerned district, and the OC of the police stations where this tension prevail. And in addition thereto, we will also implead the Pradhan of the Jilla Parishad by name, and his address has to be furnished. And we will direct, because he is not being traceable till now, we will direct the registry to issue a public notice in all leading Bangla newspaper and one leading English newspaper, having wide circulation throughout the state.
Very well.
And Milord, the instruction I have obtained from all the branches of the CBI is, to your lordship desire, that in the event your lordship desire to constitute a special SIT of the CBI or whatever direction, they shall follow.
My lord, may I humbly state one thing, my lord, as an amicus curiae, assistant of the honorable court. My lord, can I go by tomorrow, my lord, at Sandesh to see the present situation?
No, don't go now. Don't go now. Yes, first we will pass this
Lordships have
order.
already filed. The
allowed.
petition was filed on Friday only. There is one serious concern which is there at the moment, which I should speak before your lordships. I have a list of names of the victims who are saying that they were sexually assaulted. Now the situation there on the ground is such, your lordship, that the police is present. They are saying that we have a camp, please come to the camp and give whatever your complaints is. But these victims on phones, they have told me that once we go, again we will be having to face all the same situation which was there earlier. Because this is very, very specific and clear that the allegation was not just against these goons, but the allegations are also against the police of being a co-conspirator. Your lordships, I am not saying this just by hearsay, but we have seen that the victims, they came out and they said that the police from the local police stations used to tell them that you have a husband for namesake, and from today Shah Jahan is your husband. So how will they gather the courage to go to the same police and get their FIRs registered?
Then what we can do is, through the concerned district legal services authority, without disclosing the identity, because that has to be
Exactly.
that shouldn't be published, because their right of privacy will be afforded. So if you can advise those victim persons, if they are not very convinced to go to the camp, we will ask the concerned DLSA, the chairman of the DLSA, of which is this district, not 24, no?
Not 24.
Not 24 Parganas.
Not 24 Parganas, to organize, or there may be a, if there is a subdivision, there will be SDLSA, subdivision this Legal Services Authority. There is a chairman who is in the rank of an additional district judge. He can organize a camp so that their identity is protected. Suggest ways and means. On the next hearing date, we will issue direction.
Which can be done, Your Lordship, under the supervision of the High Court, the SLSA, which we have here at the High Court. They can supervise the same.
That monitoring will be done. There is no issue, sir.
Your Lordship, another one issue is, एक minute. Yesterday, advocates were also not allowed to enter the place. Now, I am not asking that please allow us to go to Sandesh Khali. There is no fair at Sandesh Khali. But I would also like to mention now what is happening in the meantime. This 144 is shielding the people who are accused. How? You are not allowing any person to go or visit or meet these victims. They are kept there, house arrested in that village. Now, if they want to speak anything with anyone, they can't. They are forced to stay with the people they do not trust.
Oh, that is why we say we will direct the DLSA to conduct a camp.
Your Lordship, just 20 seconds. Now, what I believe, Your Lordship, whatever is good for the goose, it has to be good for the gander. In the meantime, ministers from the ruling party, their panchayat members, the MLAs, they are going there. They are visiting there. 144 should be equal for all. So how they are being permitted? They are going and intimidating. We have on cameras where these ministers are saying that, no, we know why you are taking the name of Sheikh Shahjahan. Why are you going there? To instill their confidence in law and order. But that is not happening. You are intimidating them that at the end of the day, you have to stay under us. How will anybody come out with the complaints? So if nobody can visit them because of 144, then the ruling compensation ministers, MLAs, the panchayat members should also not be allowed to go there. Because it is 144 for everyone.
Is it correct, Advocate General?
My Lord, may I respond to what my learned friend has just now submitted? All have ended in charge sheets. First is, my Lord, what is number 3 is, my Lord, since 8th of February 2024.
Yes.
Now, my Lord, 24 cases have been facts and figures, my Lord, which are not coming out anywhere. Now, so far as, my Lord,
unless you place it, it won't come out. But surprising, sir, 4 years.
Yes.
It has taken 4 years for 43 FIRs to mature into a charge sheet. Yes. And pending this 4 years, there has not been a single arrest.
Arrests were made. Arrests were made. I'll
place on record, straight conviction.
The government, I'm sorry, Miller.
What more proof is required to prove this land grabbing?
If they have visited, Millard, so far where the government is after Millard, my lords were pleased to stay the 144 imposition, both by the learned single judge as well as Millard. Your lordships kindly recollect,
Your lordship. Concerns 2 people only, sir. That concerns only 2 people. Yes. That was not a PIL. Yes. That concerns only 2 people. Right. And against the first order, your appeal is there. There is no interim order on that. Right. So, by virtue of that order, these people cannot. Nobody else should misuse. We put those people on conditions. Whether the conditions are complied with, not complied with, that's a different issue.
Yes.
But then these people, the ruling party or any other third person, busybody, they can't take advantage of that order and say walk into block 2.
Yes. So, Millard, the imposition of Millard 144 is around Millard 15 square kilometers in Millard block 2.
Write down all the names of the authorities, the correct address. They'll be shown as respondents, and we'll mark all your appearances. We'll Mr. Tibrewal's writ petition also may be listed together, and we'll clarify that there is no stay of arrest granted in any proceedings, and we'll also implead the Pradhan of this what is it? Zilla Parishad.
Yes.
Milord,
may I submit one thing, Your Lordship?
Yes, sir.
Milord, may I make one prayer?
Yes.
In the last order, which your lordships had been praised to pass, in the mandamus appeal taken out, intercourt appeal from the single basis order, at page, paragraph 8, it has been stated. Your lordships can clarify this.
We can clarify in this, sir. There is no order of stay of arrest.
Yes.
So stay of investigation is different from stay of arrest.
Yes, yes.
Already they have registered an FIR. He has been branded as an accused. Various sections of IPC have been recorded. So therefore, obviously he needs to be arrested.
Your
May I
Lordship,
submit one thing, Your Lordship?
Yes,
By
sir.
the CBI, actually monitoring by these honorable
We'll
court.
do that, sir. Today we have to proceed stage by stage. All cannot
The
happen in
evidence will
single day.
disappear. They are
4
so
years, 4
powerful.
years,
They
4
are
years.
so
What were
powerful.
you doing?
Police is
What were you doing for 4 years?
Yes.
What is your client doing for 4 years? Did he go to that place?
Your Lordship.
Now, after the court has taken up the so moto matter, all of you are coming here and saying that this has to be done. That has
part
to
to that my matter has been filed. Part to that my matter has been filed. Item number 3.
When was it filed? Item 3.
साले के
Item 3 was filed in 2024.
19th of February 2024.
24.
It has happened.
Things have been happening for the past 4 years.
Your Lordship.
And where were you? Where was your client? Who is this Anindya Sundar Das? What is he?
The advocate of this honorable court.
Ah, wonderful, wonderful. We'll dismiss your petition. What
Yes,
did he do? Did he go to that place? 4 years before, did he visit the
How
place?
they go there?
No, don't ask the question to the court.
144
Don't ask the question to the court.
My Lord.
He is sitting in the Bar Association here and he is filing a petition in 2024.
No, my
4 years, something has been happening.
My
And he calls himself a public interest spirited, exposing the cause of the women belonging to scheduled caste, scheduled tribe in Sandesh Kali.
My lord, with leave of my learned senior, my lord, may I place before your lordship, my lord. I had been to Sandesh Khali, my lord, 2-3 days back, my lord, on Thursday last, my lord.
How did you
National
go, madam,
Scheduled
in
Tribes
their
Commission,
own
and upon their request, my lord, I had gone with them. I have made a supplementary affidavit, my lord, and in that regard, my lord, I have
Where
my
is
lord,
this Mr. Anindya Sundar Das? Where is he?
Now he is not here.
now
Why he is not here?
Mr. Anindya Sundar Das is not here.
He is not here. All
Not
right.
present.
Please take down. WPAP
Present.
81 of 2024. We have heard the learned
my lord,
advocate.
only
We
may
have
I
heard-
make one humble
Wait,
submission, my lord.
wait.
My lord,
We
in
have
this matter,
heard the
Mr.
learned
Bhattacharya is my
advocate for the
senior.
petitioner.
Your lordship kindly take it up next day.
The
We'll give all
petitioner
the reply.
claims to be a petitioner who is a practicing advocate before this court has filed this petition as a public interest litigation. So stating that he has on 10th of February 2024, he had learnt about the RDL of the persons, specifically women belonging to scheduled caste and scheduled tribe communities in Sandesh Kali, North 24 Parganas. The petitioner, without even conducting RDL, any inquiries or any research on the subject, merely based on newspaper cuttings, has approached this court. Furthermore, the court has also taken up a suo moto writ petition, namely in WPA 4011 of 2024. Therefore, we are of the view that a separate writ petition at the instance of including the learned amicus curiae. The following parties are added as respondents in the writ petition, and all of them are represented by the learned advocates. Full stop. The Pradhan of the so and so Zilla Parishad is impleaded as a party respondent in this appeal. The details of which
Jilla Parishad is represented by the Samadhipati, not by Pradhan.
And whatever it is, sir, somebody write and give us. And the following party, namely Mr. So-and-so, English and one leading Bengali newspaper having wide circulation throughout the state, informing the said person that he has been added as a respondent in WPA 4011 of 2024 and is at liberty to file to enter appearance in the writ petition. Full stop. The learned advocates submitted that a wrong impression has been created as if an interim order has been of stay of arrest of the said person has been granted. There is nothing on record in any of the cases which are pending concerning the incidents at Sandesh Kali. There is any stay of the arrest. Therefore, the said person shall be arrested by the concerned police authorities. The learned advocate general submitted that as many as 43 FIRs have been registered and the earliest of which was registered 4 years ago. And the last of such FIRs was registered on 18th of December 2023. Out of the 43 FIRs, 42 FIRs have, in 42 cases, charge sheet has been laid under various sections of IPC, including section 376. Full stop. Further, in 7 cases of land grabbing, charge sheet has been filed, and on 8th February 2024, 24 cases of land grabbing have been registered. It is rather surprising to note that the incidents in that particular area 4 years ago, and it is equal, and it is furthermore surprising that it has taken 4 years for 42 cases to mature into charge sheets. It is not clear as to the manner of investigation and under what and what are the provisions under which the charge sheet has been laid, which aspect will be examined by this court at a later date. Full stop. There is an allegation that the state ministers and politicians affiliated to the ruling dispensation have entered the area despite promulgation of an order under section 144 CRPC. The learned Advocate General has clarified that politicians and other functionaries have not visited block number 2 of Sandesh Kali, and they have visited only block number 1. Full stop. Furthermore, there is a reference to an order of stay granted, staying the operation of the order passed under section 144 of the Act. The said order is of no consequence, since the said order was confined only to 2 persons, and the same has already been clarified in the intra-court appeal filed by the state, which has been disposed of. Therefore, no person can take advantage of the order passed by the single bench or by the division bench concerning the matter which pertained only and is confined only to 2 of the writ petitioners therein. Full stop. The learned advocate appearing for one of the petitioners, whose writ petition has been filed today, submitted that there are several ladies who want to lodge complaint, but they are afraid of going to the camp organized by the police authorities, fearing that they will be exposed to more violence. As and when the said writ petition is listed along with these cases, the court will consider as to whether the Legal Services Authority should be requested to take up such of those cases, and this aspect will be dealt with on the next hearing date.
One clarification, Millard. Millard,
appearing in the list today. Hope that paper is not with Malad in the virtual meeting. Today a supplementary affidavit is filing. Malad, I am filing today.
Sir, let me complete the sentence, sir. Mr. Roy Chaudhary, let me complete the sentence, sir. The learned amicus curiae submitted that he may be permitted to go to Sandesh Kali Block 2. For the present, such a visit may not augur well, and such a prayer will be considered on the next hearing date. Yes, Mr. Roy Chaudhary, please have the mic near you.
What happens in the first matter, which was fixed as item number 1, there is a can filed by one Manovendra Bandyopadhyay with an advocate of this court.
That is not available on file, sir.
Not perhaps with your records, Malad. What happens today, he is filing a supplementary affidavit. In the state supplementary, it was stated that Mr. Shahadat, who is appearing just beside me, he personally had gone there with National Scheduled Tribes Commission and personally visited the spot there.
We are permitting to her to file the supplementary affidavit. That can application is neither available with me or with Justice Bhattacharjee. So that application will be heard. Nothing will happen.
Let a leave be granted, Malan. Let a leave be granted to Mrs. Datto to file another supplementary affidavit because she visited personally there.
All right. Supplementary affidavit filed by the advocate who has filed CAN 1 of 2024 is taken on record. Let copies be served on the learned advocates appearing for all the parties in this petition. So and so is permitted to file supplementary affidavit in WPA 4011/2024 after serving copies on the learned counsels appearing for the representing the parties in this writ petition.
Only one line,
Lordship,
Milord.
just
Your
one.
Lordship, may kindly,
Only
15 square kilometer is under 144.
But sir, one thing let us understand, sir.
Yes.
Suppose there is a person is dead. There is going to be a funeral. There are days and time where we can call on the family.
Right.
Probably till the body is there, anybody can walk in. Thereafter, depending upon their convenience, where they are in grief. Throughout the year, people can't be walking into the house and saying, "We are very sad, sir. Your uncle passed." So let us not do all these things. Let law take its course. Matter, let it be on the track. All these things, constantly people going there, etc., may have a positive effect, may have a double negative effect also. We can't predict, because those are all section of people who lack exposure. They are not accustomed to city life. They can't express themselves also, a lot of them.
Right.
Because I being part of legal services team as a practitioner, as well as both in the committee as well as the executive chairman, I visited very, very dense pockets where you will come back. You should be thankful if you are not having a snake bite. Definitely leech will be there. You will be definitely bitten by the leeches. You'll be bleeding. So there are so many areas where people cannot express themselves. Absolutely. Sir, you will be very surprised and shocked. Children may go to school also. Tribal schools are there. But still, they can't express. If they are hungry, they don't know how to, whatever this is available, this is how my life goes on. In fact, in another matter, sitting in court 16, I had explained about one case where there is only one school, single teacher school. For 11 years, there is no teacher. No teacher wants to go. And the nearest bus stop from the village is almost 23 kilometers. You will have to tread the hill. And only time people will, officers will visit is during election time. They'll carry all the EMU ballot boxes and walk up the hill. So for today, let it come like this, and we will fix the matter on 4th March.
4th March. Very
Fourth
good.
March.
Your lordships correctly questioned when they said that, why today everybody is coming with a PIL. On that, I would just like to bring unto your lordship's notice that I started working for Sandesh Khali in 2017, your lordship. There is a PIL in the court.
Madam, then
Your lordship, I'm giving all the documents. There is a PIL which is also there for a rape of a 62-year-old woman of Sandesh Khali. After that, in 2019, again I came because there was violence in Sandesh Khali.
For today, it's fine. Let your requisition also be.
My request before your lordship. My request before your lordship is this only, your lordship. Even in the post-poll violence, there were number of petitions which were filed. That is the result that we are not being able to get any kind of solution. So I request before your lordship, if your lordship feels that the petitions are not genuine, kindly dismiss the same so that they can get some solution, they can get some result. This is my humble prayer before your lordship.
My lord, one humble prayer.
Yes, sir.
On the next date, and as anxiety and my lord pathos, it has fallen from your lordships. My lord, I gathered several complaints were lodged before police within these days. My lord, whether a report.
All right. Can you file a report?
My lord, yes, my lord, if your lordship permits, my lord, I can.
All right. The learned amicus curiae is permitted to file a report as it is submitted that he has several information regarding various incidents which took place in the concerned area.
You are my junior. You have to be junior.
You file a short one. It can be in bullet point form.
My lord, grateful, my lord, grateful.
Kindly add Mrs. Shushmita Shahadot's report.
Yes. I've said that, sir. They will note down, sir. Please. Sir, item 4, you dealing with this Sudipto.
Yes, Lordship.
Item 4 you delete. I mean, you're dealing with this. This has to be heard separately. We will give a
Lordship.
date. Okay.
And I'm appearing in person.
Yes. It is obvious. Next.
Item
Only,
number.
my lord, one clarification, my lord.
Yes,
Grateful.
Is it your lordship's pleasure that we give, my lord, the designations of the persons whom your lordships intend to add as parties?
No, state will be represented by the Home Secretary.
Yes.
Then not the names.
No,
The
designation.
Superintendent of Police, so and so district.
Then my junior will hand it over to my lord's officers, my lord.
Yes, to the court. Similarly, ASG's office will give which is the CBI officer, the Central Bureau of Investigation. Probably if they have got a regional director, represented by regional. Enforcement director similarly. And this Mr. Shahjahan's proper designation and address. Whatever official address he is, Shatabdi or whatever, what is his, is the president of Sons.
Very good. I'm grateful.